Hello and welcome to the first video of Deep into History, and today is going to be a collection tour. Disclaimer, there will be some Nazi propaganda, so if you don't like that, click away from this video now. Okay, let's start with the US section. So we have a G.I. Joe figure of Eisenhower, and we have like an old piggy bank of Eisenhower again. I have an old military song book. This is the Army. I have a ton of letters from the same guy to his girlfriend during the war. He served in D-Day, so there's some D-Day stuff in there. So there's some original postcards and photos. So these are the original postcards, all these. So, postcard, postcard, postcard. So these are all the postcards. There are some tanks in these, artillery cannon, and here is a B-17 photo. This is an original photo. This is an original photo of some old military planes. I can't name the exact model. A photo of what looks to be a Marine, maybe somebody who's in the Army. Just a portrait. I think these two photos go together because it looks like this guy's working on the propellers of this. We have a soldier with his, I can't tell how many stripes are on that. He's standing in front of a tree. We have an Air Force photo. It says this on the back. Official photo. Just them eating chow. And this might be, I can't officially tell you. This might be a World War I, maybe World War II photo. He has a big wound on his head, some stripper clips. It says this on the back. Pause if you want to read it. Okay. If anyone knows, let me know. We have some original Air Force dog tags. They match up. And that obviously, I have it over here because of all my Air Force stuff. I have some tobacco cans. Prince Albert, and a couple of these. We have some campaign awards. So we have the World War II, then the Pacific, and then some other stuff. Let me get you a closer look at these. And this one has nothing on the back. He was a Navy. He's actually one of my family members. Sadly, he passed away. Here's some normal Army military dog tags. And then I have some ribbons from the Second World War. The Pacific Award, D-Day. Here's some more Pacific stuff, original. A good conduct badge. And this is quite interesting. Look at all these. These are all original. They're miniatures. A Bronze Star, a couple other things. If you want to know what all of them are, there you go. And here's one of my most rare medals, I would say. Here's my Bronze Star. Has every piece still with the case. Bronze Star medal. Let me just open this back up. So there you go. And let's get into my original Bible. The New Testament. This is from the 40s. So yeah, it's a pretty good price. I have a 1945. I really don't know what this is. I don't know if it's worth anything. I just keep it up here because it's from 45. This is not original World War II. It's from 72, but it does have Eisenhower on it. I thought it was cool, so I kept it up here. I have a whole thing of original 1943 pennies. I wish one of them was a 44, but you know, those are very rare. This is a Tech 5th grade patch. My great-grandpa, which was, this was his patch. This is not his original, but this is the same patch he wore. He served in Greenland. We have a very rare trenching knife. This is actually one of my first items. It's pretty good condition. It's been beat up. It's obviously been used. Let's get into some of my other medals. I have like a Marine. Sorry, it's hard to see these. They're super small. Like, look at my finger compared to those. We have original. I think this is a 41. Here, if I can get it to focus. I can't get it to focus. It's an original Marine. It's an original Marine tie clip. Then all of these are original Marine. Forgot what they call them. But none of these have the ropes on them, which is good. None of these. Original captain bars, I believe. I don't think these are original. They just went with this, which is Air Force. We have some artillery, some U.S. buttons, medical stuff, and bombs, and I think this is like nurse stuff, I believe. And this is a Civil War cannonball. Obviously small cannonball. I have some face paint. I have 2 tubes of it, same colors on each side. Never been used. I do not know if this is an original. I don't think it is, but I don't know. I thought it looked cool. It has no years on it. No years whatsoever. I have original World War II 1943 T-handle shovel. I have original World War II airborne wrist compass with the original strap and everything. I have original U.S. Navy spoon. And I thought this was hilarious. A cookie tin from 43. Let me just step over this. I have, where's my other gas mask? Okay. I have this gas mask. I think it's from 41. Yeah, it says 41 right there. I have the original canister for it. You never want to breathe in those because those have asbestos in it and it can lead to cancer. Original, never open, stack of pennies. Look at how nice condition those are. I have a U.S. dental kit. There is nothing inside besides the little tray. If I can get it to focus. Okay, whatever. Not focusing. Sorry, this is my first video. Okay. This is a repro, but it's very nice. It looks original. Has all the original colors in there, if you know what I mean. We have a original U.S. military whistle. Still works. Don't want to blow it too loud. My neighbors think I'm crazy. 1943 mess kit. with the original utensils. I have like a million of these downstairs. These are kind of interesting. So if any of you guys are baseball guys, these are the 1952 baseball cards. Mickey Mantle came in this set as well, the rookie card. And they did a little military leader one. General Eisenhower and Douglas MacArthur. So he was the Pacific, and he was the European conflict. So they're a little bit different. Both World War II, though. I have a couple original patches. I have original U.S. Army field phone. It still works 100% perfectly. Eventually, one day in the future, I'll be at a reenactment and I'll show you. I have this really cool airborne poster. I do a lot of the airborne stuff. And let's get into the helmets and stuff. Here is my M42 jump helmet. Everything is original besides the strap. This is the one I use for reenacting. So it's completely original. If we look in the inside, it even has the special straps and everything. And I have a photo of my reenactment group. Let's just put that back. Okay. And this is a beauty in my collection. It's more rare, but not as expensive as this. This is original. Let's see if we can see it on camera. Front seam. Fix bell. See, completely fixed. That they do not move, and I do not want to try to move them because they are original. The difference is from a fixed bell and a swivel bell. Let's go on to this one. The swivel bell moves around. See that? It's because a lot of times the fixed bell broke off. So we have just this standard Army. This doesn't really have any of the cork left on it. And these straps, all of these straps on every single one are repro, but the helmets are original. And all the liners are original as well. The liner in this and this is original. This one, this is the front seam fixed bell, has the original guy's name on it, Woods D. So that's pretty cool. This helmet right here is a front seam swivel bell helmet. It does have a very nice original liner in there. And this is probably one of my nicest captain hats. It is a Air Force. Very nice. It has his original names in it and everything. There it is. If you want to get a closer look at that. And let's move on to my just like standard Army. This might be the same one he's wearing in this. Kind of looks like it. This is a standard Army officer, I believe. And this is an original dress green uniform. A cap. I think I covered everything on here. So now let's move to this beauty. This is original World War II M1 Grand, November of 1942. Almost everything on it is original besides the sights. It still functions very well. I have original ammo. This ammo is armor piercing from like 43. Have a ton of clips for it. I have a marksmanship badge. So this is a very nice. And I do keep a original dog tag on there. I thought it looked cool. I do have all the accessories for it. I have a bayonet for it. Let me show that off. Here's my paratrooper musette bag with the ammo belt. Let's take a closer look at this ammo belt. So, here's the bayonet. Here's the actual ammo belt. This is a Carlisle bandage. This is original. It's never been used. Cardboard is still in there. It's a cardboard one. I have an original canteen with the canteen cup in there. My ammo belt is from 1942. My bag is from 43, I believe. And yeah, so it is very nice. I love it. Let's see here. Okay, if you made it so far and you do not like Nazi stuff, please click off of the video. This part does contain swastikas. Here is my World War II German section. So, here's a couple of milk rations. Just some cool milk rations. They're identical. And then just some more. And here's some more ration cards. They're super small. And these are what are known as cigarette cards. These came in cigarette packs. Some of them being Hitler Youth. These are not. These are SA soldiers. As you can see by the armbands. And he has an armband as well. Can't see the swastika on it though. I have some postcards. Let's get into those. Here is an original postcard from 1934. It's cool because he has the old style World War I helmet on. And this has a lot of typed out and writing. I could translate this in another video. Let me know if you guys would like that. Here's just like kind of more of a plain one. I got it because this really cool tank on it. 1941. Nothing on the back. Just all on the front. Here is a very cool one. This one's one of the few that actually have color to it. So April 20th, and this was made in 1938. April 20th is Hitler's birth date. So this is where he was born. This is the town. See, April 20th, 1938. Has a cool stamp on it. Nothing on the back. And here is a national work holiday card from 34. Has a printed on stamp. Has writing on the back. I don't think I could translate that because it's hard to translate writing. And here's some more work for stuff. As you can see, this is from 41. Has a printed on stamp and a stamp. Nothing on the back. And this, I'm not 100% sure. I know this is original. I think it's a postcard, just by judging by that. Don't quote me on that, though. Now let me get into some of my original photos. So let's start off with these three. It's all the same three soldiers. And he was in a photo booth taking these photos. And I guess he didn't know how it worked, so he was and then he started to smile. This is a very cool photo. So it's two German soldiers. They're with a bear, and there's signs, and it says Berlin. But that was really cool. And now let me get into a set of, I think, really expensive photos. So right here, they all go together. It's a field funeral. I think they're in Russia because the big old open fields. But you can see the swastika on there with the helmet. 4 German soldiers. Here's another angle. These are all original too. There's them firing off. Setting them off. And there's people in the background. I don't get that. There's even one in here. And you can see there's a grave with a helmet on it. Here's another grave photo. This has nothing to do with these. This right here has the Iron Cross. And this photo, I never noticed this. This goes with these. Look, it's the same shit in the back. Look, I'm guessing that grave right there. I bet it is because look, you can kind of see it right there. We bought these off of Whatnot. Diecast Revolution. Go check them out. Here's just 3 officers. It does have writing on the back. Don't know what that means. Here's 3 German girls, like girlfriends or wives, in their husbands or boyfriends' uniform. Oh, I accidentally dropped it. Nothing on the back. It looked like it came out of a photo album. This one's real interesting. There's a German soldier on a motorcycle. There is writing on the back. Like I said, I can translate all of this stuff if you guys want me to in a future video. And then, flat cannon. And here is a very rare piece. It is a World War II Nazi Luftwaffe paratrooper eagle. This is the paratrooper eagle. This is all original. Everything I'm showing you is original. I would not show you guys fake. Here are some. We bought it like this, so I did not purposely put these through there. I did not want to take them out either. Here's police badges, or patches. Swastika and a gear. I could not identify this one. I know it's some kind of religious cross. I do not know anything farther from that. So if you guys know, please let me know. I've been trying to find that one out. I have a purple, the equivalent of a Purple Heart for the Germans. The swastika right there. It's a very nice one. It's kind of dirty. There's the back. Here, I'll show that I have a ton more stamps, but here's one. 20 Deutschmarks, Hitler. I keep that one with this because that's his birthday. It's kind of funny because it's donor holiday, you know. Here's original Car 98K rounds. They have a little German eagle on there. It's right there. These were made in 1938. And here is a very rare coin. This can run you up about 40 bucks. 2 Deutschmarks. Has Hindenburg's face on it. If you don't know who Hindenburg is, the blimp Hindenburg was named after him. He was best friends with Hitler. Here's another coin. This one was made in 1940. If I can get it to focus. There you go. Then just 10 Deutschmarks. Very nice piece. Now we get on to some of my stamps over here. So we'll start with the earlier stamps first. So there is multiple pages under here, but I'm just going over what's like World War II. Because I do have some stamps from the 1800s, as you can see. German stamps. They're all German. Here is some of your Hindenburg stamps. So this is kind of like before Nazis. This is from like 30 to 32. This sheet of stamps. There's nothing on the back of that page that's worth mentioning. If you want me to go over these, just tell me. I could go over them in so much more detail. Here's way more Hitler stamps. This is from 38. These are from 38 and like the 40s. I wish I had this one. That's a Hitler Youth stamp. This stamp, it's kind of cool because this postcard right here has the same stamp on it. And if we turn this one, there's some real cool stuff back here. This one fell out. Here. That one fell out. But there is some swastikas back here. There's hands saluting the swastika. And then German soldiers with a shield with the swastika on them. And then more. There's some trains. There's a paratrooper plane, I believe. Some German soldiers. So, and I think that concludes it for our German section of this video. Now, okay, here's something about the Germans and the Nazis. Not every German soldier was bad. A lot of people think every Nazi was bad, but if you watch History Secrets, he talks about how a German soldier saved his grandma's life. So let's come over here. Let's just talk about these uniforms for a second. Here's the original 1944, December 1st. The tag's in there somewhere. Trench coat. And this is a repro at the front. Paratrooper. Like I said, I do the paratrooper stuff. Has a clicker on there. White tongue eagle. And it has an original scarf. So that scarf, that was part of a paratrooper at one point. Parachute at one point. And they cut them off because their shirts underneath this were very uncomfortable and gave you a raw neck. So imagine being out on the field, cold, with a raw neck. That would be terrible. And there is some World War I and Vietnam stuff on this table. So none of this stuff is really World War II, maybe besides some baseball cards. So we have some Korean dog tags, Korean War. They're the same guy. He got issued different dog tags. So this is World War II, actually. So all three of these things, this, and this, are all Dutch. This is in Dutch, so can't tell you, but it says the dates. They lasted like 5 days. There you go, if you want to pause that and read it. Here's a original World War II 1940 Dutch songbook. Has all the songs, and it even has this original. There's some more songs on this separate page. And so, somebody who I'm related to, I'm not going to say their name because I do not have their permission. She's related to me, and she's related to both of these guys. And yeah. So here we get into some of my U.S. World War II. I have a lot more German World War I, excuse me. We have a fantastic movie, 1917. We have a presentation card from the First World War. If you want to pause that and read it, you can. This is all original, like I said. This is an original button from the First World War. And then a 1918 pat is like ammo pouch. I got that for free, actually. We have a Vietnam 1976 first aid for soldiers. We have a World War II reuse for Vietnam. We have a couple Full Metal Jacket movies. Let's come out here. I have this big giant cot in the way, so I'll just show you like this. Here's some baseball cards. They are not original, but they did play during the 40s. Thought they were cool. So yeah. Those might be German binoculars. I do not know. They do not have any markings on them. And here we come into the closet. First thing right off the bat you probably see. Oh wait. I forgot to show you this in my German photo collection. Sorry. This is an original field gray photo. Look at all those helmets. This is the original photo. Very valuable. Now let's come on to the closet. So here is a original World War II ruptured duck Navy uniform. And this patch is very cool because those people helped the Marines get onto the beach, so they were in the middle of combat. Here's a blown up photo of the B-17 photo. That's over there. Here is a way blown up photo of the field grave one. That's right there. And I have some 50s comic books about the Second World War. Thought they were cool. And this is what I call the German World War I shelf. These are all postcards. I'm just going to kind of skim through them because this would turn into an hour-long video if I talked about every singular one. Sorry, the lighting might not be too good. Now, these two go together, actually. As you can see, they both have the same soldiers. See, the arm. Some more photos. As you can see, he's in his World War I uniform. Here's some more gray photos. It's actually really cool. I thought this was World War II at first, but then I found out their backpacks and their helmets are different. And I don't know where they are. I can translate all of these. Almost all of these have writing on them. There's like a war scene happening there. And some other stuff. If you want to pause it, you can. And I have some of these. I don't know if these are original, but they are about the Second World War. They do have writing. If you want me to go over that, just tell me. I have a lot of other things. I just have a pile of stuff over there. This is like an 80s uniform. I bought it when I first got into World War II, and I didn't know. I do have a question about this. If you made it this far, congratulations. And this might be a British. I don't know though. I could not officially tell you. And here is a original cutout from a newspaper. It's a buy war bonds. And on the back you can see some original newspaper. And if you happen to live in Ogden or in Utah, here's Ogden Standard Examiner. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. October 15th, 1941. I have every page is in here. Every single page from the original newspaper is in here. I got it framed. And I do have some photos. Tell me if you want me to post those photos. I have photos of every page. Have some Coca-Cola advertisements and everything. And there's my original. This is original 48-star flag. I hung it up. Have a B-17 model. I have another gas mask. Here's some of the flags. I have a Navy bayonet cover. I've heard it's rare. Some grenades. This is an original grenade with a weird top. It's modern. This is my great-grandpa, and that's his obituary. And I have this original diary, but the thing is my grandmother has it, so I will have to post a different video just on that. But there's him playing pool. Here's some of his other photos. And then he has a diary, and that's what this book is. There might be more photos. So, you can't see them in any of this photo, but he was Tech 5th grade. Now let's come on to some of this stuff on the floor. This is just standard shovel. Towards the end of the war, this is a 1944 shovel. I have a ton of these ammo boxes. Like, have one there. Should have someone over here, and I have a couple more downstairs because I keep some stuff for my M1 Grand in there. Have a couple original helmets. They're all original. This one though. This one is not original. This is a Korean War or Vietnam War because it has the clip straps in there. And behind it, I wish I could display it a lot better, is an original 10th Mountain Division tent, Arctic, and you can flip it inside out. And obviously the US blanket. And my favorite movie of all time, Saving Private Ryan. some airborne stuff in Iwo Jima. And that shall be it. I hope you enjoyed, and please come back for more. Goodbye.